What's up, guys? This is Tony Shu, and today we're going to take a look at the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays. Let's get it, YouTube. Before we get into the video, guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. And for future content, please subscribe. Now, the Jordan 11 Cool Grays have come out a few times already. First time was the first shock drop a few weeks ago, and this is actually where my pair comes from. My pair was courtesy of my buddy Willie out in Denver, Colorado. Good friend of mine hooked me up, knew I wanted them, went ahead, freeballed, knows that I'm a 12.5 true to size, knows that I normally don't get 12.5 because it's impossible to get. Went for them anyway, along with a few of my other buddies went for size 13s for me. And would you believe it? The only person that went for a 12.5 actually hit. Shout out to Willie. I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot for the help. So I'll admit, Cool Gray 11s actually are not my favorite Jordan 11 colorway. Jordan 11s, just like a lot of other Jordan fans, are towards the top of my list for silhouettes. Along with the Jordan 1, Jordan 3, Jordan 4, Jordan 5, Jordan 11, Jordan 12, and Jordan 13. Those are probably my top favorite Jordan silhouettes. Jordan 11 is definitely up there. Jordan 11s kind of hold a special place for me because back then I was just about 12, 13 years old, playing a lot of basketball, and Jordan 11s were one of the first ones that I played basketball in. So, one thing to note, Jordan 11s, they are not really made for outdoor play. This is my Jordan 11 Bread from 2012. And as you can tell, they are destroyed. I know, if you're a Jordan 11 fan and you're a sneaker fan, you probably are crying right now from these shoes. Sorry. The overall aesthetic of the Jordan 11 is really nice. It's one of probably Tinker Hatfield's greatest accomplishments as a sneaker designer. From classic silhouettes like the Jordan Bread to other ones like the Concorde, the Space Jam, and then the Cool Grays that I have now. I'm pretty excited about having this as part of my collection. The Cool Grays, admittedly, is not my favorite colorway. It really doesn't hit home for me. In 2001, when Jordan first came out with this one and started wearing it on the Wizards, it really wasn't on top of my list because back then, it was more just team shoes. Even though Jordan 11 has a full air unit on the outsole, it's still really not the best shoe to ball in. It's very restrictive, super hot in there. You sweat like crazy in your shoes. Not necessarily the best thing to ball in. However, I still ball the heck out of it in my Bread 11s. And even recently, I bought my Jordan 12s because that's another one of my favorites. But again, not the best technology compared to what we have today. So going over the box real quick, what's nice about this, and I believe, who was it? I believe Seth Fowler talked about it. It's really cool that they went ahead and with this shoe, they made the bottom and top of the shoe box, the different shades of gray, patent leather portion, and then the upper portion of nubuck has two different colors. So this is reflecting of that. Top of the box, you got Air Jordan with the white Jumpman. Around the box, really nothing special. It's just this Nike Air. Label is Air Jordan 11 Retro, medium gray / multicolor - multi. And this is my true size 12.5. Check out the label. Flip over the box. Just a regular flip up box. And you know, that's one thing that's kind of disappointing about this sneaker is that being that it's a holiday shoe and it's, you know, the holiday release Jordan, which we all come to expect nowadays, you would expect a little bit more. Like last year's Jubilee, they went ahead and had that cool little fold down box. Whereas this one, you got just the flip top. You have the, not even tissue paper, just this regular black flimsy paper. But I guess, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We still got the shoe. Oh, we got the shoe. Let's take a look. Now, I gotta admit, guys, if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, one big thing I really talk about is always presentation and how the overall aesthetic of not just the shoe, but the boxes. The box, lackluster. The tissue paper, whatever you call that paper, lackluster. Honestly, it feels like basically a plastic garbage bag is what they gave you for the wrapper, to wrap around this. But I'm gonna overlook that because they made tons of the cool gray 11s. They shock dropped it, they gave EA to it. A bunch of other shops are giving EA, like Finish Line, JD Sports giving EA, and I know that there's probably about 1 million raffles. They're reporting that this shoe is going to get up to about 1 million pairs worldwide in stock. That gives everyone a super good chance to get this shoe. So what my advice is, guys, if you haven't hit yet, wait till Sneakers drops it, and after that, wait for a restock. Chances are this shoe's going to restock, just like every other shoe this whole entire year. There's probably going to be delays in shipments. There's probably going to be shoes that don't necessarily touch down yet to certain retailers, so just wait. Put your name into as many raffles as you can, because there's about 1 million raffles. Do some legwork. I know that Dick's Sporting Goods did a raffle just this past weekend. If you can, put a little bit of legwork into it, you will get this shoe at retail cost. One thing we'll talk about also is retail cost. This shoe is a little bit more expensive. Officially dropping on Sneakers app on December 11th, $225. But let's talk about the quality, guys. At first glance and at first touch, this sneaker feels really nice, like really nice. The upper is comprised mostly of this very nice soft nubuck. And when I say soft, guys, this is soft. You got the nice two-tone gray for the patent leather, and then the nubuck kind of differentiate each one with the white midsole and then the icy bottom, which for me personally, I don't love the icy bottoms. They wear down, they look really gross after a while, but honestly, it is what it is. These are the kind of shoes that you wear. It's the kind of shoes that you wear a lot. So you know what? It's gonna happen. If you want to kind of protect yourself, what you can do is you can go on Rejuvenator. I believe they have some kind of little like sole shield you can kind of put on the bottoms to help keep that shoe icy. You get the white roll laces. You got nubuck on the tongue as well. The little Jordan label stitched in the middle, white Jumpman on it. Got the nice little darker gray patent leather wrapping around from the front of the toe box all the way around to the heel. White midsole. Finish off with the icy bottom outsole. You have the little carbon fiber plate below the outsole. Also, one thing, guys, that Jordan Brand did was they went cheap on the tree shoe. They went with that regular cardboard tree shoe instead of the plastic tree shoes that we see on a lot in Jordan 11s. Again, kind of just went cheap with a lot of things. Thankfully, this pair that I got, I really don't see a lot of QC issues. And I've heard from some people online that some people had some QC issues, some people had some wear, some people had some glue stains. I can report for mine, there really isn't anything of note. It looks like a regular shoe. So I'm happy about that. Get the Jumpman on the heel facing out towards the front of the shoe, which is kind of nice. And then your regular Jordan 23 imprinted on the back of the heel as well. Guys, the nubuck on this is just so nice. You know, I really can't get over the fact that this is as nice as it is. With the Jordan release like this, of this magnitude, of this mass volume, you'd expect that they probably would cheap out a few things. But this pair has a really nice nubuck. It feels super soft. Whenever you can put your finger, rub your finger along the nubuck, and you just kind of see that little texture move back and forth, that's nice. And it gives you the impression that it's a better quality nubuck. Even if it's not, it still feels like it. So that's what I really care about. Guys, what do you think of this cool gray 11? Does it meet your expectations? Did you have the 2010 or even 2001 back in the day? Me personally, it really wasn't one that I had before. It really wasn't on my radar back then either. This really wasn't a sneaker that I had to have. I really got it because I love Jordans, I love Jordan 11s, and I kind of felt like this was just something that I needed to have in my collection. And I'm glad that now I have this in my collection. I will remind you guys, a few weeks ago, I did put out a video of a trophy room rep shoe, and I did promise a giveaway for that shoe if I hit 1,000 subscribers. So if for somehow, some way I get to 1,000 subs by the end of this year, I will still give that away. It's a size 12 trophy room. If you haven't seen the video, I'll link it in the description below. You can take a look at it, see how you like it. And if I get to 1,000 subs, I'm giving it away. Thanks again for supporting me, guys. Until next time, see ya.